Hey guys, welcome back. Shocky Water here, and this is some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. I hope you like it. I thought it was pretty good. I hope you guys do too. And I wanted to tell you guys that I am currently working on a Scribble Knots Unlimited video. It's not going to be a walkthrough or just random gameplay. It's going to be some of my funniest scenes, and I hope you guys think it's funny. I'm working on it right now. It'll probably be up in a few days, maybe a week, but it will be up later. And I came to tell you guys, actually, a bit of a story. Now, this story is kind of one of the stupidest things I've ever done in my life. You see, I was at this camp in middle school, 8th grade, summer of 8th grade. And we were there for 5 days, and so a week, pretty much, a work week. And this was Thursday, so it was like the last day we were there. And I went with 2 of my friends. Now, there were a lot of other people in our cabin, because we stayed in cabins. It was out in the forest. And there were like 26 cabins, because this was a pretty big camp. And but because it was kind of a big forest, and we had lots of activities there. And I was staying in one of the cabins with 2 of my friends, and we had like 20 other people in our cabin. Now, my friends' names are Will and Davis. So, I was kind of walking along, past. I went to the bathroom in the cabin because it was close to lights out, and I was coming back, and I saw Davis was just sitting there, and I kind of wanted to mess around with him because you know how boys do. So I kind of went up to him, and I started like I put him in a headlock actually on his bunk, and I shouted, "Oh no, Davis is having exorcism!" I don't know why. I just thought as soon as I put him in a headlock, because I don't know. The week before I went, I was watching a lot of a haunted on I think it's on Animal Planet, surprisingly, and a lot of haunted shows like that where they have like exorcisms, because that was a genre I used to like, and so Davis at first was like, "What? No, I'm not. What are you doing?" And then Davis was like, "Oh my gosh, Davis having an exorcism. We gotta get that demon out of him." And so then I hand Will the Bible from my bunk, because I sit right next to Davis, and then Davis starts playing along, and he starts like spazzing out while I got him in a headlock, and Will starts reading Psalms. So I'm shouting, "The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!" While Davis is spazzing out, and Will is reading random chapters from Psalms in the Bible, and something I forgot to tell you guys was that this was a church camp. This was a Christian church camp. So everybody in the cabin is looking at us like we're fucking retards. Because we're here learning about, you know, God and the devil and all this kind of stuff. And here we are pretending to have an exorcism with demons and crap, and pretty much making fun of the Bible. And then one of the kids goes and tells the counselor, because I think he was legitimately scared, because Davis was playing the part pretty well. He was like spazzing around. He starts actually foaming from the mouth just to add on to the yeah, that was pretty gross. He did that to add on to the play, like, and I kind of avoided that with my arm because I didn't want to touch any of that nastiness. So we're actually over there actually having kind of a funny time. We thought it was kind of funny. And then the counselor comes in, and he looks at us like we're fucking retarded. And eventually he comes over and tells us to stop and tells us to see him out on the porch. And that's not good. When you're at a camp for 5 days with a superior and then all of a sudden get on his bad side, it like, they think you were a good kid, and then all of a sudden you just like ruined their entire week. After 4 days, like, we thought everybody loved us, and after that one incident, we had to spend that last day. Oh, it was awful. It was so awkward. So he takes us out onto the porch, and he tells us that, he gives us this huge lecture on why it's wrong to make fun of the Bible, and that, like, demons and exorcisms is not something to joke around about, and we are standing there in shame because we realized that we heard no talking in the cabin while we were doing this, which is extremely unlikely, improbable. When you have 23 boys in one cabin, there's going to be some commotion, laughter, talking, and we realized that we heard none of this while we were pretending to have this exorcism, so everybody was focused on our fake exorcism, which was really awkward. And so when we walked back into the cabin, everybody is by the front door and was eavesdropping on our conversation. And we have to walk back to our bunks, and just lay our heads in shame in the bunks because we didn't know what to do after that. We had nowhere to go. The last day was so awkward. We talked to almost nobody. Oh, it was so bad. One of the stupidest things I ever done in my life, and I didn't even realize it until later. And then it was just so awkward anytime I talked to anybody except Willard Davis after that. And it's funny now looking back on it, but at that time I almost wanted to kill myself. That was awful. And some of you guys might be thinking, oh, that's not so bad, you know, I've done way worse. Well, I'm kind of a goody two-shoes, and that kind of made me upset and frustrated at myself. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do, and I'll see you later. Bye.